everyone, this is Dr. Liv with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is When You Don't Take the Time to Heal. It is so important to take time for healing after negative, toxic, traumatic, and distressful life experiences. You need to heal. Without healing, you continue making the same mistakes and poor decisions. You have issues that you may not be aware of, as well as issues that you are aware of but have not addressed. And this causes you to have poor or limited judgment and poor insight. Without healing, there's no time to decompress, self-reflect, reset, and reinvent yourself. Oftentimes when people are hurt, angry, anxious, and depressed, they just want relief from the distress they feel. And for many, the quickest and easiest way to escape and relieve pain from negative emotions is to use alcohol or drugs, overindulge with food, spending money, engaging in high-risk behaviors, having promiscuous sex, or quickly getting into another relationship. When you don't heal, you repeat dysfunctional habits and patterns. You run the risk of self-sabotage because you have not addressed the core issues or any issues. You cover and not cope with problems. You run the risk of creating codependency, soul ties, and trauma bonds. Without taking the time to heal, faulty thinking and counterproductive behaviors do not change. Insecurities and other issues are worsened. Negative and faulty thinking can cause you to remain stuck in self-defeat. You become self-critical and so filled with self-doubt, low self-esteem, and low self-confidence until you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe you deserve better, and you lose hope for anything positive and healthy because all you know is toxicity. You limit and even prevent your growth mindset because you become so focused on doing what feels good rather than what actually is good for you. You focus on getting by rather than truly becoming your best self. And without taking the time for healing, you also become stuck in hostility and resentment because of the pain you endured. And some people even develop betrayal trauma. You also become so hyper-focused on what you want to the point that you lose sight of what you need. You remain in the dark, unaware of your own issues that could be contributing to and worsening problems, such as any issues causing anxious attachment, trust issues, insecurities, anger, jealousy, codependency, and issues causing you to settle for less than what you deserve and remain in toxic relationships. Without taking the time for healing, you don't get the space to strengthen and empower yourself, reclaim or discover your own identity and independence outside of the trauma. You run the risk of losing yourself because you don't recognize your value or worth. And because you're eager or desperate for love, you overcompensate, quiet your voice, don't set boundaries, and settle. Always know your value and worth, and always take the time for healing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.